Hi everyone, this is Becca. Welcome back to my channel, House of Lenormand. Today is Wednesday, August 14th, 2019. And I thought I would change it up a little bit. Figured this would be some fun for those that are interested in learning the Lenormand system. I've been getting a lot of emails and a lot of questions regarding if I would consider starting like courses. I don't really feel that I would be a good instructor for that. I started studying Lenormand here on YouTube with Donnaleigh, and her channel is Tarot Tribe Beyond Worlds. I'm going to link her channel down below. She's amazing. She goes through everything in a lot of detail, and that's a really good starting point to get you going. What I wanted to do today, for those of you that are interested in this system and wanted to get started, you don't need a fancy deck. If you have a deck of playing cards sitting at home, you can absolutely transpose your deck of playing cards to the Lenormand system. How I started, to be quite frank, was I took a regular deck of playing cards, a Sharpie, and I had a bunch of these little like cue cards sitting around at home. I made these and I made these, and that's how I started. The reason that I chose to use cue cards was because I wanted to quiz myself throughout the day. So that's why I did this. You don't have to use this. You can just go ahead and put the number, the title, and then a couple of keywords on the card itself. You do it however you want to do it. There's no right or wrong, and you do it however best you think it would be for you to study. The Lenormand system, we do use positive, negative, and neutral cards. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to take a regular deck of playing cards and transpose it to the Lenormand system. So have your trigger finger ready so that you can pause and write it down on your deck of playing cards. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, everyone. So what you want to do, if you have a regular deck of playing cards sitting at home, the Lenormand system is only 36 cards. I believe a regular deck of playing cards is like 56. So what you want to do is, with your regular deck of playing cards, you want to go through and remove the jokers. You want to remove all of the twos, all of the threes, all of the fours, and all of the fives. Set those aside because they do not apply to the Lenormand system. So all you should be left with after you remove all of those is your sixes, sevens, eights, 9, 10, the aces, jokers, aces, jacks, queens, and kings. That's it. 36, plain and simple. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and look for the 9 of hearts. Okay, the 9 of hearts is card number 1. This is your rider. The rider is a neutral card. It's news, a visitor, delivery, or a feedback. Okay, you can pause this here so you can see my notes. Sorry, my card's all beat up. This is what I carry in my purse, and I still use it to this day. So card number 1 is the 9 of hearts, and this is what it is. Okay, next up, you're going to look for the 6 of diamonds. That's card number 2, the clover. The clover is a positive card. This is hope, luck, chance, and opportunity. Okay, you might want to pause this here and go ahead and make those notes. Okay, next, you're going to look for the 10 of spades. That is card number 3. This is your ship. This is a neutral card that is influenced by the cards around it. And this is a travel, journey, a transfer, distance, or it could actually be talking about a literal vehicle. Okay, so I don't know if you want to go ahead and pause it here and write this down. Okay, next we're going to look for the King of Hearts. This is card number 4, which is the House. The House is a neutral card. You might want to pause this here and take some notes, but this refers to your residence, your family, your entourage, or real estate. Okay? Okay, next we're going to look for the 7 of Hearts. That is card number 5. This is the Tree, and it is a neutral card. This means that it gets influenced by the cards around it. This is health, growth, something that is solid, or your spirituality. Please keep in mind that when this is talking about your health, it's not only talking about your physical health, but it's also referring to your emotional, mental, and spiritual health as well. Okay? Okay, next we're going to go and find the King of Clubs. This is card number 6, which is the Clouds. This is the most negative card in the deck. Okay? So you might want to pause this here. This card refers to hesitation, doubts, indecision, trouble, and confusion. All right? Okay, next we're going to go find the Queen of Clubs. This is card number 7, the Snake. The Snake is a negative card. It deals with betrayal, jealousy, lies, and problems. Okay? All right, you guys, next we're going to go find the 9 of Diamonds. This is card number 8, the Coffin. The Coffin is a negative card. The key words are something that ends, a sickness, loss, or death, but you're going to have to look at the cards around it to see what's going on. Okay, so you might want to pause this here and take some notes. Okay, next we have the 9, card number 9, which is the Queen of Spades. The card number 9 is the Bouquet. This is a positive card. This card is talking about satisfaction, a gift, joy, or beauty. Okay, you might want to pause that there and take some notes. Okay, next we're going to go and find the Jack of Diamonds. This is card number 10, the Scythe. The Scythe can be a negative card or it can be a neutral card, depending on what your question is and the cards that are around it. This has to do with something that ruptures, something that's very decisive, surgery, and danger. But again, you're going to have to look at the cards around it, because remember, the Lenormand does not speak one card by itself. It speaks like a sentence, reading left to right. Okay, so you may want to pause this here and take some notes. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and find the Jack of Clubs. The Jack of Clubs is card number 11, which is the Whip. The Whip is a negative and neutral card depending on the question. This is referring to arguments, something physical like exercise. If it's something physical like exercise, that's when it would be taking its more neutral orientation. Something that is chronic, sex, addiction, or something that is repetitive. Another thing to note about the scythe, the whip as well as the scythe, is if this is being literal to describe something, it would then take the neutral orientation. So this could be a belt, a whip, a broom. You know, as you start learning the system and this comes up around, like, let's say you get the house and the whip, that could just be talking about you cleaning your house that day. Okay, so these are the key words. This is the corresponding card. And let's go ahead and move along. Okay, next we have the 7 of Diamonds. The 7 of Diamonds is card number 12, and that is the Birds. This is a neutral card, and the key words are communications, a couple, negotiations, small meetings, an older couple, or gossip. Okay? Next we have the Jack of Spades. This is card number 13, the Child. The Child is a neutral card. It is something young, like a young child, small, something new, or innocent, something in its early stages. Okay, so it can be quite literal and be telling you about a child. Okay. Next, we have the 9 of clubs. That is card number 14, which is the fox. The fox can be a negative card or a neutral card, depending on the question. This is the card of manipulation, something that is cunning. It is neutral when it's talking about your employment or your work. Okay? Next, we have the 10 of clubs, which is card number 15, the bear. The bear is a neutral card. This is talking about power, finance, food, strength, the matriarch or the mother. This is also someone that is in a position of authority, so like your boss. All right, so go ahead and pause that there and take some notes. Next, we have the 6 of hearts, which is card number 16, the stars. The stars is a positive card. This is talking about success, hope, could be referring to technology like the internet, a new path, guidance, something that is, there's a lot of it, and something that spreads, okay? And it gives you hope and guidance in a reading. So go ahead and pause it there and take some notes. Next, we have the Queen of Hearts, and that is card number 17, the Storks. The Storks is a positive card. This card talks about change, improvement, moving somewhere, pregnancy, leaving and returning. This storks are migratory birds. Okay, this could also be talking about air travel. So go ahead and pause it there, take some notes. Next, we have the 10 of hearts, which is card number 18. This is your dog. It's a positive card. This card, the dog, is referring to loyalty, guidance, protection, someone that's friendly or your friend. So please feel free to pause it there and take some notes. Next, we have the 6 of spades. This is card number 19, the Tower. The Tower is a neutral card. This deals with institutions, corporations being isolated, or your ambition. This is also the card of someone's ego. Okay, so feel free to take some notes here. Next, we have the 8 of spades. The corresponding Lenormand is number 20, the garden. The garden is positive and neutral. It has to deal with networking, a congregation like a party, or some sort of very large gathering, or something that takes place outdoors, somewhere that's very, very large, a large area. Next, we have the 8 of clubs. This is card number 21, the Mountain. The Mountain is a negative card. It has to deal with obstacles, an enemy, delays, blockages. This is also obstruction. Okay, something that takes a long time to get around. Next, we have the Queen of Diamonds, which is card number 22, your crossroads. This is a neutral card. It has to deal with a choice, something that's double, so like 2 of something, alternate, or options. Next, we have the 7 of clubs, which is card number 23, the mice. The mice is negative. This deals with stress, anxiety, theft, a loss, but it's not the same type of loss that you would get from the coffin. It's being something that's being stolen away little by little, okay? Deterioration or something that is being taken away. It takes away little by little. Think of mice, okay? When they get into like your house or your cupboards, they don't steal something right away. They come and nibble at it. Nibble, 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 as you know, as they take away. This is also the card of anxiety. Okay. Next, we have the Jack of Hearts, which is card number 24, the Heart. This is a positive card. It has to do with passion, love, desire, and generosity. Next, we have the Ace of Spades, or Ace of Clubs, I'm sorry, which is card number 25, and that is your ring. Your ring is a positive card. It is the card of commitment, contracts, a marriage, or promise. Okay? Next, we have the 10 of Diamonds, which is card number 26, the Book. The Book is a neutral card. This has to do with secrets, studies, knowledge, a project. It could also quite literally be a book or a deck of cards. Okay? But that's when it's describing a thing, like an object. All right? Next, we have the 7 of Spades, which is card number 27, and that is your letter. This is a neutral card. It deals with documents, tests, results, or mail. So it's any sort of document. That could be a license. It could be like a bill you get in the mail, but it's always going to be something in writing. Okay? Next, we have the Ace of Hearts. This is card number 28, and that is the man. This will be a male querent or a male significator. That's it. Nothing more. Not the male aspect of something. No, it's just a man, a person. Okay? Next, we have the Ace of Spades, which is card number 29, the woman. This is a female woman, whether that's the querent or the significator for somebody that you're asking for. But it is a female. Next, we have the King of Spades, card number 30, and that is your Lilies. This is a neutral card, but by itself it can be viewed as a positive. This has to do with maturity, tranquility, wisdom, and satisfaction. Next, we have the Ace of Diamonds, which is card number 31, your Sun. This is one of the most positive cards in the deck. It has to deal with triumph, optimism, energy, and stamina. Go ahead and pause it there and take some notes. Next, we have the 8 of Hearts, which is card number 32, the Moon. This is also a very, very positive card. This has to do with creativity, seduction, honor, emotions, and how other people see you, your reputation. Okay? Next, we have the 8 of Diamonds, which is card number 33, the Key. That is the most positive card in the entire system. Okay? This has to do with something that opens, a solution, an answer, or something of importance. Next, we have the King of Diamonds, which is card number 34, the Fish. And the Fish is a very positive card. It has to do with abundance, shopping, independence, consulting, and finances and money. Next, we have the 9 of Spades, which is card number 35, your Anchor. Your Anchor is a very positive card. Sorry about that, you guys. This is the one I carry in my purse. And this has to do with stability, achievement, fortitude, and persistence. This is the goal you want to get to, reaching your goal. And then finally, we have the 6 of Clubs, which is card number 36, the Cross. The Cross is a very negative card. It has to do with pain, grief, burden, or a sacrifice. This can also sometimes refer to guilt, and it can also refer to some sort of a regret, but you're going to have to see the cards around it to get a better idea. Okay? Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Again, I'm going to link Donnaleigh's channel down below. What I want you guys to remember, the Lenormand system, the language is very direct. It's very simple. Sometimes it can be quite literal. So where I would start and how I actually started was every day I would pull 3 cards in the morning. And I kept a little notebook and like a journal, and I would write down what cards I got and kind of see how it played out during the day. And once you get a really good baseline, a really good foundation on the meanings of the cards, from there you can start building and adding more and adding more. The Lenormand, the language reads as if you were reading, sentences in a book, words on a page. So it's read from left to right. So Like, for instance, here, let's say that you pulled this out in the morning. You have the man, the writer, the bouquet. There may be a man that quite literally is delivering you a bouquet of flowers. Or a man may come by to visit you and it makes you very happy. So for me, the way that I started was 3 cards a day, every day, as my daily. And once I started building that foundation and it was, you know, I was comfortable with it, then I started adding on. Okay, we're not going to learn how to run before we learn how to crawl first. So be patient with yourselves. It's practice, practice, practice. Practice, patience, and persistence. Okay, this is a totally different language than the tarot. And the beauty of the Lenormand is that, you know, it can be, because the language of it is so direct, it can help you describe people, places, and things. And once you start learning the meanings is when you can start coming up with concepts. Okay, so like say that you were to get the Tower and the book. Well, this is an institution that has books. So this could be a school, a university, the library, perhaps a bookstore. See what I'm saying? So start working on your foundation first. Head over to Donnaleigh's channel. Don't worry, she has no idea who I am. She has no idea who I am. That's just where I started. And I hope you guys have a lot of fun with it. This is a learning process. It should be fun. It's an opportunity to be creative and challenge yourselves, but don't get frustrated. It's part of the learning system. Keep it light, keep it fun, and let me know if you have any questions. All right, thank you everyone, and you have a great day. Bye-bye. Okay, everyone, I was editing the video and I noticed something and I kind of wanted to make a quick note. The Lenormand, because the language is very direct, it could also be describing things. So let's say that you start practicing on your dailies and you get the house, the whip, and the bouquet. This may mean that there may be a small argument at home and it clears up and then everybody's happy. Or it could quite literally be that you spend the day at home cleaning and beautifying your home here. So play with it a bit and see how it comes out, okay? And that's why I'm stressing the importance of keeping a journal so that you start understanding how the system is speaking to you. Let's say you pull something like this with the ship, the sun, and the clouds. Well, there may be some sort of confusion about going somewhere, perhaps on a trip, or it could just be quite literal, saying that you're going out, you know, on your car, or you're going on a trip, and it just turns out to be a very cloudy day, you know? So just play around with it, keep a journal. Make sure to visit Donnaleigh's channel. I'm going to link her down below. Make yourself like a YouTube playlist and just start dumping stuff in there for the Lenormand. I just kind of started you guys off with the keywords, but because the system is so simple, it can actually be describing things. So like clouds could be your confusion, but it could also literally be a cloudy day. The house is your home or your residence, or it could actually be, you know, just talking about your house. The bouquet can be literally a bouquet of flowers, or it could just be talking about beautifying your space, your home, cleaning to make it beautiful here up on the very top row. So I hope this was helpful. I hope I'm not confusing anybody. Like I said, I don't think that I would be the best instructor. That's why I'm going to send you over to Donnaleigh's channel. She's fantastic. And I will see you guys on my next one. You guys have a fantastic, wonderful, beautiful day. Bye.